Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this logic problem. So the problem goes as follows. The average age of all people at the celebration was equal to the number of people present. After the departure of one person who was 29 years old, the average age was again equal to the number present. How many people were original to celebrate? Alright, so to solve this problem, let's pay attention to our first sentence first. So it states that the average age of all people at the celebration was equal to the number of people present. Well, remember, the formula for average is S, the sum, over N, the amount or the number of numbers. So the average age of all people would be the sum of all the ages, S, over the number of ages, which is N. So S is the sum of ages and N is the number of ages. And it says that that is equal to the number of people present. Well, isn't the number of people present the same as the amount of ages? Because every person has one age. So the number of people present is the same as N, which is the number of ages. So our formula is S over N equals N. And we can actually simplify this if let's multiply N with N, and this would be S equals N squared. So this is our formula that we derived from our first sentence. Now let's take a look at our second sentence. After the departure of one person who was 29 years old, the average age was again equal to the number of present. Well, if the person who left was 29 years old, doesn't that mean that we are subtracting 29 from the sum? Because the total sum is all the ages combined, and if someone who's 29 years old leaves, then we're going to have to subtract 29 from the total sum. And we're going to also divide this by N minus 1. Because the number of people has decreased by 1, so we're going to subtract 1. And it states that this was equal to the number present, meaning this is equal to, again, N minus 1, because that's how many people there are. All right, so now let's simplify this a bit. We're going to have to multiply N minus 1 with N minus 1. N minus 1 times N minus 1. This is equal to N squared minus 2N plus 1. And this is equal to S minus 29. Well, if you look at this equation here, it says that S is equal to N squared. So we could just substitute N squared in for S, meaning this is N squared minus 29 is equal to N squared minus 2N plus 1. All right, so both of the N squares cancel out because we're going to subtract N squared on both sides. So we're left with negative 29 equals negative 2N plus 1, and we're going to add 29 on both sides, and also add 2N on both sides. So then we are left with, let me write this over here, 2N is equal to 30, because 29 plus 1 is 30. Now, if we divide by 2 on both sides, we get that N is equal to 15. So there were 15 people who were original to celebrate. And that is our answer.